Should we introduce ourselves though?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Hi, I'm Megan Edge, and I'm here with Laura Andruski, who's directing Rumors for Rockville Little Theater.
Hi. Happy to be here with you today.
Good. I'm happy to have you, and I have a couple questions. I've acted with you on stage before, and I have worked with you behind the scenes, so I just had a couple questions I thought that everyone might enjoy about this particular play.
Terrific.
Good? Okay, excellent. My first question is, I was kind of torn about asking you because after I really thought about it, I could see kind of both sides of the story, but it kind of, when I think about the type of show that we usually work on together, when I think about the Laura Andruski brand, I think I called it, I think of murder and mayhem and a little bit of comedy, and there are aspects of this show that have that, but it seems like a departure from your other work, your usual brand of mayhem. What drew you to this particular play?
Well, yes, I do love all of the murder mystery comedies that we do together with a taste for murder, but I've directed actually quite a few farces in my 40 plus years of doing this craft, and I have a real soft spot for a good farce, a good door slamming farce.
Okay. So I noticed that something that really drives this play is the ensemble, which I, as an actor, can appreciate. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of teamwork, and I feel like everyone kind of gets to have like a moment. It's like several that you can have. It's not just like one person that's a standout character. Was that something that you took into consideration when you chose this particular play, that everyone in the cast kind of gets their moment to shine?
When you're with this particular show, it was a director proposal, but it was from an approved playlist that Rockville Little Theater put out. And it's important to the theater company, as well as to myself, when you can have a well-balanced cast, that everybody has a moment to shine, that there's not one, you don't want, in a community theater production, you don't want there to be just a star vehicle where everything revolves around maybe one or two people. And we like to have larger casts. So for us, 10 people in a cast is actually relatively small for us. We usually go even a little bit bigger. So, and I do like that it's equally balanced out for male and female. A lot of that was by design by the playwright. He had some specific things in mind that he wanted to address with the male-female dichotomy with rumors and scandal and how people respond to that. So, but for me, I also liked the balance of it, and knowing that you're going to spend 8, 10, or 12 weeks working with a group of people, you want it to be a fun group of people.
And so something that stuck out to me when I was researching it was that Neil Simon said he was in a very dark place when he started writing this play, and he needed to write a comedy to kind of get out of that dark place, which is a sentiment I think that after the year that we've all had, productions have been canceled. Like, we all are a little sad. I think that we can all really relate to that. But he does say that it's his first farce. And I was just wondering what the difference was, because you say you've directed farces before. And I think about his other work that might be more familiar, like The Odd Couple. It's not comedy. It's not just the comedy part, right? Like, what is the farce? What makes it a farce?
Well, with a comedy like, Barefoot in the Park or The Odd Couple, there's some real storytelling going on. You see the through line. There's generally a character arc. People come out of it changed. There's an epiphany, and there's some kind of a resolution. A farce is completely different in that it's all about unique and strange circumstances, pacing, and witty dialogue, fast kind of repartee kind of dialogue.
So timing's very important.
So timing is very important, and that is what is really crucial and different between a farce and a comedy. In a comedy, you're still going to have the line set up and the joke and stuff like that, but in a farce, there's no resolution. You will have more questions when this play is done than you will have things resolved. But in the meantime, you will be laughing at this group of highly educated, very politically connected, extremely wealthy, privileged individuals really mucking up their lives with rumors, perceived rumors, possible scandal, and trying not to be connected to any of it.
And there's also a lot of physical comedy to it. And there's a lot of sight gags, which are pretty funny.
Yes.
But you mentioned the timing. So that's something like when we're looking at people at audition, that's something that an actor can get really excited about, don't you think?
Yes, I think that's what makes a farce challenging for an actor is that give and take. Everybody, again, I think a very good play by a really great playwright. The setup of the jokes and the gags, and sometimes it's several pages. Something gets set up on page 8 that you don't get to see it fulfill its joke arc, if you will, until page 9.
There was one specific one that I'm thinking of that I was like, where's that coming back? And when it did, it was perfect.
It was so perfect good. Because you'd had the setup several pages earlier. Mm-hmm. And so so characters learning to set up these situations and then playing them for the physical comedy. Lots of running around, up and down stairs, lots of doors slamming, lots of falling on the floor, lots of doorbells, lots of toilet flushes, everything you could hope for in a farce.
Nice. Lots of phones. I noticed. I was like back in the day when there was like real ones, not like
right. Yeah, we're set in the late 80s. There's no cell phones, and actually our landline is connected to a wire.
Gosh, so what was that like?
You're delving into dangerous territory now, Miss Megan.
I want to work in the future.
Yes.
And I did
there goes your job security right there.
Oh man.
No, not at all.
I did think of one more question that I didn't write down.
Oh, okay, good.
When are auditions and when is the play going to be, Laura?
Okay, Rumors. Rumors has their auditions this week on July 12th and 14th at the Glenview Cottage, located next to the Glenview Mansion on the Rockville Civic Center Park grounds, corner of Baltimore and Edmonston. Keep in mind, half of Baltimore is closed. You're going to want to enter from the Norbeck side or Veers Mill side. And the production goes up September 24th through October 3rd. 6 performances only. I can promise that most of our rehearsals this summer are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm trying to stay away from weekends at all. But come September, we will be adding in some Saturdays.
Excellent. It sounds a lot of fun. I'm doing costumes, so I'm really excited.
Megan's doing costumes
and props. Maybe
we have a great production team, and Carey is directing. The set design is by Bill Brown, with scenic elements by Catherine Rogers. Sound design by Chris Pennick. The assistant director, production stage manager, Aaron Skolnick. I think I've hit most of the major ones.
Team. Like we're just
lighting. Oh my goodness, lighting. Steve Deming. Could not do this without Steve Deming, and a production assistant, Nancy Carlin. So we've got a great team assembled, and we start building next week, Saturday, July 17th. We're looking for volunteers. Everything is unpaid, and we're all members of the community at large. So come join us. See what Rockville Little Theater has to offer.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.